Here I am back out making it another great day, and I have, once again, I got old superhero.
It's Superhero, and you know what to do.
We are at the very first Emerald City Comic Con. They're celebrating 28 years, superhero.
28 years.
28 years here in Clearwater, and that's coming at you right now. Well, we are at Emerald City Comic Con, their very first Comic Con, held here in Clearwater at this recreational center here, and it's a pretty big crowd and a lot of booths and a lot of artists and some cosplay people here. And I got old superhero with me, and we're talking to some people, and we're gonna have a great time today.
It's Superhero, and you know what to do. And I just met Jamie Jones at the Forbes Center Comic Con. He has done an indie comic of Joey Ryan, a very famous indie wrestler. And since I used to be an indie wrestler, I know who Joey Ryan is. And now this is Jamie Jones, who does the comic of Joey Ryan.
I draw comic books, and I drew the Joey Ryan comic book. Joey Ryan, Big in Japan, written by Trace Dean, drawn by myself, Jamie Jones.
It was actually my buddy Tommy that turned me on to Joey Ryan. So I got one autograph for me by Jamie Jones, and one to Tommy, who turned me on to Joey Ryan by Jamie Jones. Very nice of him to do that for us.
They have lots of free comic books here for everybody who shows up, a limited supply. They have a Wonder Woman there, SpongeBob, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Guardians of the Galaxy as well here. Lots of free comic books. There's a Mickey's Inferno, and seen a lot of stuff here. Pretty cool. Even got some Archie comics here, and a whole bunch of Batman. This here company is WC Forge. They do cosplay props and armor. Here's an Adam West Batarang here. They have it in black as well here. They have a lot of. There's a baby Groot they have here, and a big dragon, which is cool. And old superhero. He kind of like this. This is actually a working radio CD player. And over here's another baby Groot, which is pretty cool. And there's a baby Groot down there on the end and some helmets. Pretty cool stuff.
You'd want to do with the 45s, make the AMT long slide, because you get guys that cosplay the Phantom and the Shadow, and if you add another inch or so onto these, they become the AMT model, the long slides. And yeah, you'd probably sell more of them that way.
Well, these two are going to a karate studio for martial arts practice.
Yeah.
That's why they were printed orange like that. So.
Safety.
Yeah.
Wow, that is brilliant. Look at that. If you do this with it, it's the cutaway in the old 60s Batman show.
Yeah.
See? Meanwhile,
3D printed fidget spinner. So if you touch it, does it move, or does it?
You got to move his mouth.
Okay, by yourself.
By yourself. So.
It's pretty cool though.
He's designed with interchangeable batteries, so it wears out. You can replace it.
this is Galactus by Daniel Govar. I was just telling him that his Galactus looks better than he does in Marvel Comics. Here's a gentleman right here, Daniel Govar.
Hey, how are you?
You're on the tourist trap. Look at some of his work down here.
Amazing. Amazing stuff.
Are you an indie publisher too, Mr. Govar?
A little bit of everything.
I just noticed the comic over here.
I've also done stuff for, recently I do covers for Valiant, Exo Manowar, Bloodshot, a few others, but I've also done a lot of stuff for Marvel and DC.
Wow, amazing, amazing stuff.
This here is Fierce Comics, and they have some fierce comics for sure, and some incredible artwork on these books. Some awesome, awesome work. I must say, this is a fierce display you have here.
Well, thank you very much.
So tell me a little bit about Fierce Comics.
Well, we are an indie publisher. We started about, what, 9 years ago? Roughly
Almost 10.
Almost 10 years ago.
2008.
2008.
As a consolidated group. I know Smiley started about 20 years ago,
Yep.
going up the next year. So we have 4 main titles: The Maniacal Smile, Midwalker, Hoof and Horns, and Redneck Red. We also recently, last year, started a horror anthology called The First Load of Horror. So I guess it's actually our 5th highlight.
Right, which is our annual title. It comes out once a year around Halloween. We're working on issue 2 right now. It should be out just in time by the skin of our teeth.
We have some Star Wars here.
You with the vinyl tape is worth a lot of money.
I think O Superhero knows our Star Wars people here. A little Han Solo going on, some Sand people. This here is artist Greg Krivak from Naples, Florida, and he has some incredible work, and we're going to look at some of that right now. There's Stranger Things he has here, and you keep right on going on down here, and this is pretty popular right now. That little guy right there. What caught my eye right here is the 1960s Batman series here. He has a large selection of prints to choose from Star Wars to just about any character you can possibly imagine. Star Trek, even My Little Pony over here as well. And even some Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man. And down here in the front, he's got some Ghostbusters going on and some Alien, Hellraiser. You got Jason from Friday the 13th. You got Bride of Frankenstein, and you got Frankenstein, the Mummy, and Dracula. Several artists here on display doing their awesome work, and right here in front of everybody.
Really? Wow, they grow quick. I thought that took years for them to get like that.
About a year though. My program.
This is pretty cool. This guy has a live iguana here on his shoulder, and he's got him doing a little cosplay here. A little cosplay with his pet iguana. How cool is that? And they do have some artists here actually doing some artwork, and he's doing a cover here. This is pretty incredible stuff. Amazing. Well, they have a whole area back here set up for gaming for everybody to play games back in this back room, which is pretty darn cool.
What I can't believe nowadays, because we grew up with like Atari 2600, I thought that kid was watching TV. I can't believe that's a video game.
They even have a retro Nintendo machine here where they're playing some retro Mario. I think it's Mario, yes. And they have an old Atari 2600 machine set up over here with Space Invaders. And that's a classic right there. Look at that old joysticks. And here is the old cartridge. Love that retro stuff.
Hi, my name's Belle. I go by Pika Belchu. I'm pretty much the world's biggest Pikachu collector. I'm actually in the Guinness Book of World Records for my Pikachu collection. I got the record a few years ago. I have 20,000 collectibles of Pikachu, from American toys all the way to Japanese. And of course, this is my main trophy here, the Pika Bug. I actually got it from the Classic Car Museum in Daytona Beach. It used to be a museum that housed all kinds of cars, the General Lee, Kit from Knight Rider, Flintstones Mobile, the Munsters Mobile, Batman's car. So that's where I got this guy. I've had this car for 17 years. And I've been doing Pokemon since 1998 when it came out here. So still a die-hard fan.
Wow, that was amazing.
Amazing, another amazing con.
Yeah, we met Jamie Jones. He autographed a copy of Joey Ryan comics for me and for my buddy who introduced me to the greatness of Joey Ryan. We met Pika Bell. Wow, it was a great time in there.
And it was their first con.
First con.
First con for Emerald City Comics. They've been in business 28 years. It's a pretty large store, too.
Yeah. If we were on YouTube right now, we could go underneath it and comment first, because we were here at the first.
We were here first, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So next year, come to it. Right?
And as always, make it a great day, because
you deserve it.